Hello everybody. I'm at home right now. I've been out working, but I got home, so I thought I wanted to talk to y'all. I had said that, everybody send their name in and I was going to have a drawing. I mean, I've got 52 subscribers, but there's only 3 or 4 that send a name in. I might as well put my name in it too, just to give it enough to do it. I've got, what I decided to get is, of course, you've got to have one of these bags, and they're not cheap actually. Everything here in Vegas isn't cheap, I'll tell you. And then I got a Las Vegas tumbler, so y'all can take hot or cold food when you think about gambling and losing all your money. No, I mean getting rich. But I want to send this to somebody. It's a really cool bag. It's a really cool tumbler. They're both nice. They're not junk. And I thought my subscribers would like it. So here I got it for them. So if y'all do me a favor and just send in the comments with your name on it. And I'll try again Sunday, but I need at least like 10. So if you can do that for me, I'd appreciate it. I have been out, and because it's a beautiful day, it's almost 80 degrees. Now it's gonna get cold in the next few days, but right now, I cannot believe how warm it is. And he's enjoying it like heck. Him love that warm. He finds a little sunny spot, just lays there. He doesn't know where he's at or what he's doing. He's blind, deaf, got arthritis, but him still going. He still is. And then there's little Satan child. There he is. Hello, hello. Don't bite me. I've got bites and scrapes and everything all over me. You know what? I found out that you should never have a child when you're a senior. Now, I'm barely a senior, 84. At least I feel like 84. But that's why you have kids, adopted or not, 2-legged or 4-legged, when you're young enough to chase them down, because they're quick. Look at the camera and say hi. Hi, she can't catch me. Little brat. He attacks poor Tazzy, thinks that's a toy. I have to chase him down and tell him to leave him alone. Poor little Ellie, that's, like I'd said, she's got Cushing's disease. And now she's taken 3 tablets, and one of them you have to put gloves on and then wash your hands afterwards because it's a rough pill, which worries me. But we're all together and we're missing one. They said it goes over the Rainbow Bridge. I think they just go to heaven. I don't know if that's what it is or not, but my baby, I know, went to heaven. And then I've been looking, and that there's 3 or 4 other puppy dogs that I follow them. And one is Roaming Reckless with Maria, Aria, that's what she's called, and she had Blue, an Aussie, and I love that dog. I used to have an Aussie, and I just watched it all the time. Such a good dog. It passed about 6 months ago or so, maybe even longer. And then Shepa is in England, and he lost his, it was a husky, and I just loved it. I love any of them with the puppy dogs or kitties or birds or anything. And he lost that one, and all this is making me sad. And then the last one was like today, she sent a message out, and it's Kia, and it's also in England, and it was a shock. I mean, she wasn't expecting anything. She said she can't talk about it, but it's a real quick, whatever happened to him quick. And, it doesn't make it any better. It still hurts, and maybe it's even more of a shock. Mine was a complete shock. I mean, he was sick and stuff, but they said with his medicine, he would live, another 3 or 4 years anyway. And I take him in 3 months later, and he was waiting for me through the cage. He was in oxygen, but he always waited and stared straight at the door because he knew where I was coming in to see him. They'd said they never saw a dog like it. That's all he lived, is for me to come through that door. And so I'd go and see him that morning, and he was just so happy. Oh, just bounced all over. Oh, Mama's here, Mama's here. And I was going to go see him again at 2. I went 3 times a day, and they usually don't let people back, but they were kind enough to let me do it. Good people, good, really good veterinarian hospital. It's Inspirata Hospital, animal hospital, and it's just good people. But I was just actually getting ready to leave. Probably 20 minutes I would have been over there, and I get a phone call, and they said, "You need to get here. He's not doing well." Well, I thought they'll do what they need to do, and he'll come back, because he always has. So I went over there, and I was trying to talk to him, and he was setting up, but I won't even tell you what was going on. And I kept thinking, no, they'll get him well. They'll get him well. He's always come back. And then he laid down on his side, and he was trying to get to me, and they were giving him oxygen. And it was a shock, because I always thought no matter what, he was going to come back. But that's how I think all of these dogs. Roaming Reckless, this dog had cancer, but she was doing all the treatments. Shepa, I think that's how you pronounce it, one in England, was 13 years old, but he seemed to be doing okay. And then there's Key, is what they called him, the other husky. They were both huskies, and it was a sudden illness, I don't know what. But God, every time I turn around, there's a puppy that's not well, a kitty that's not well, you know? We got to do something about this. We do everything in the world we can think of. And when I was a kid, you gave your dog a shot for rabies once a year, and they lived at 12, 13 years old, big ones, little ones, whatever. And you kind of expected it, and it hurt, and it was horrible, but, you know, it lived a good life, and you didn't spend all your money and everything trying to keep them alive. Now you spend hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, and you still can't do it. They don't live any longer, and maybe not as long. And I just fed them whatever we didn't eat off the table. So maybe it was healthier food than what they're getting now. I don't know. But it's just a bummer. It really is a bummer. I want y'all to know that if any of y'all have puppy dog, kitties, I don't care, birds, bunnies, whatever it is, you're not alone. I was just talking to someone today. I'm actually trying to start a support group here. And when the guy said he lost his little chihuahua, and he said that his wife says, "Why are you acting like that?" He's cried about it. "Why are you being so dumb? It's just a dog." And that dog was 13 years old. And so it was in the house with her and everything, but it was, of course, his dog. Loved him. He loved it. But he says, "I can't even talk to anybody about it because my wife gets upset thinking I'm acting like an idiot." Well, you know, I'm starting a support group, and that group is going to have people in it that understand that you love them, 2 legs, 4 legs. And I know people's going to say, well, of course 2 legs, and it's true. Like I said, I've lost a lot of members of my family, but I always had someone that would listen and understand. But when it's your pet, so many think it's dumb, but then there's plenty that understand. And that's what I'm looking for, and that's why I started this. I love y'all. I thank you so much for listening to me, because it's good therapy for me, and I hope it helps you. Please comment with your name and stuff so I can have a little drawing for you, because I do appreciate you so much. You don't know how much it helps me. It really does, to think there's somebody out there that really does understand. So y'all have a good day, and I will talk to you soon. But please, I want to get the stuff over here. Oh. The stuff sent to somebody. Y'all deserve it. I'm going to try to go camping soon. if it just stayed nice for 2 or 3 days, I'm gonna take my tent that's still this big and squish it in the car, and I'm gonna go camping because I just want to get away somewhere. And I hope y'all want to go with me because it's not so lonely when I have friends. So y'all have a good day. Remember, adopt, don't shop, please. When I adopted him, or fostered him to start with, there was over 100 dogs a day coming in. And if they didn't have some of them going out, the ones that had been there the longest, or the ones that they thought probably wouldn't get adopted, made that long walk, or maybe a short walk. But I took him in, and he'll never replace my baby. Of course he can't replace my baby. And it makes me sad. It makes me sad all the time. My baby's not here with me. But I'm saving a life, and by saving this life, that gives them room to save another life. So y'all remember, adopt, please don't shop. And if you could, subscribe, like, and do that little thumbs up thing. I don't know if that's like, but anyway, if you could, I'd appreciate it. I got 52 people. I think most of it's family, friends. No, they're about 15's family and friends or whatever that know about it, but the rest of them are y'all out there that's give me a chance to talk to you. So have a good day, and I will talk to you again soon. Thank you. I'm gonna push a little button.